Today I'm going to show you 3 versions of a really simple drill that you can do by yourself to start working on proper swing mechanics. Okay, so we're going to take a ball. You're going to want to start with a continental grip. If you haven't watched that video yet, go back a couple of videos, look for the 2-step easy setup for the continental grip. But that's what we're going to use today. So when I set this up, I'm going to work on proper forehand swing mechanics. Okay, so just a quick reminder that we want a stable wrist, which means we want minimal movement in this wrist. You know, I would like to say that we don't want to have any movement, but that's just, I've just been playing this long enough and I know enough players that there is going to be a little bit of movement in that wrist, but we don't want the wrist to be doing all of the work and trying to do all of the control. We want to start learning to use a stable wrist, a relaxed elbow, and our pendulum point comes from our shoulder, right? So when we're doing this, we're here trying to keep it under control. Again, working from a shoulder, and probably most importantly, you want to watch that ball make contact with the paddle. We all know that paddles have a sweet spot, and that's where we want to make contact with the ball. So with you doing it here, slow and controlled, you can watch yourself and see where you're actually making contact, okay? So you can make that adjustment. So that's the forehand, right? So we're gonna now adjust to backhand right here, okay? So now, again, we're from the shoulder. We're trying to control this ball. Bam, good. Okay, so when I'm doing these drills, I will try to do first 25 on each progression, right? And then I'll move up to 50. And then where I am now is I do 100 on each one of them, right? Just working on consistency. There's so much happening there, but for the sake of this video, I just really want you to doing 2 things. One, making sure that you're minimal wrist movement, relaxed elbow, pendulum from the shoulder, but we're also watching ourselves make contact, okay? So we did the forehand, we did the backhand, and the third version of this is we want to start working on alternate that paddle. Again, trying not to use the wrist. This is where it might get dicey for some players and they'll start losing control, and the minute you start seeing players lose control, they start trying to save it with their wrist, okay? So this is a great way to start practicing, great way to see what you're actually doing, and some opportunity to make adjustment. This will translate into the game, I promise you, if you will do this. Make it part of your warm-up.